This video will give you a comprehensive overview of SweepBright's capabilities and ease of use. Before we start, note that everything we cover is available both from your phone and from your web app. The phone app and web app run in sync, which means that you can start in one and continue in the other at any time. Alright? So let's get started. First, let's create a new property or listing. It doesn't matter if that property is already under contract or not. The process is precisely the same. For this video, we're going to create an apartment listing for sale. Tap on the Add button and select For Sale, then choose Apartment. In the following screen, you can see 9 tiles which you can access in any order you like to provide information about this property. For example, to add the address, tap the Location tile. Hit the Get Current Location button to populate the address fields automatically. You can edit the fields should the address not be 100% accurate. Click on the arrow to continue to another tile. The Structure tile allows you to add more information about the configuration of this apartment. Specifically, this is a duplex apartment with 2 bathrooms and a terrace. As you can see, the only thing you need to do is to tap on the appropriate toggles to add such data. Adding the surfaces of the rooms and setting the general condition is super easy as well. You can set the terrace orientation by tapping on the small compass icon. A compass will appear on your screen. Point your phone towards the terrace and hit the blue Set button to register the terrace orientation. And that's it. Next, enter the asking price or rent under the Price tile. You can add additional cost and tax-related information in the appropriate fields. The Description tile lets you add a title and a long description for your property. Note that you can create template descriptions for each property type, so you don't have to type the same texts for each new property of the same type. For more on that, check out our help site. Adding images or videos to your property is intuitive as well. Under the Images tile, tap the Add Images button and select Use Camera if you want to take a couple of pictures of the property yourself. Your phone is equipped with a great camera, so go ahead. You can add as many images as you want to your listing. If you prefer, you can add images from your phone's image library by clicking on the Add Images button and then select the Open Library option. SweepBright can read and publish 360-degree images. You can add them as any other image. Editing your images on the fly can be done with the image editor. Click on the Edit button in the bottom left of the image and select the parameter you want to adapt in the bottom area of your screen. Don't forget to tap Save in the top right corner of your screen. Drag and drop the images you want to share on your website, on social media, and on property portals to the public section of the image gallery. The images that stay in the private section won't be published and are only visible to you and your co-workers. You can always request images from a third party such as your photographer by clicking on the Request via Email button. Fill in the contact details or pull a name from your address book. That person will receive an email containing your instructions and a link to upload the images. While you wait for your images, a Request Pending line is displayed at the top of the image gallery. Adding additional features to your property is as intuitive. Features are grouped into various sections such as energy source and comfort. The options you can select are different for each property type. The Legal and Docs tile lets you add details about regulations and other legal aspects. You can add information about the current tenant should the property be currently leased. The Documents tab is where you can store documents. These can be added from your picture library, by taking an image of your document or by requesting them from a third party. The Create Documents button lets you generate documents such as offers, agreements to sell or let this property, etc. In order to use this feature, you need to activate your preferred document management app. For more on that, make sure you check our help site. Now let's see how contacts are added. On the Contact screen, hit the Add button and select Vendor to add a vendor or property owner. Fill in the person's details. You can add a lead in the same way. The search criteria of a lead can be defined in the Preferences tile. In this example, this person is looking to buy a property with a maximum budget of €500,000. The property types he's looking to buy can be seen here. Next, you can add the areas which he is interested in. In order to do this, tap the Location Preference button. Tap the Create Preset button at the bottom of the screen. In the following screen, you can create location presets. A location preset lets you predefine a search area which you can reuse later. You can give that preset a name and add the postal codes you want to include. When this is done, click on the Save Preset button. You can create multiple location presets and assign them to your leads. From your web app, you can also create location presets by drawing an area on a map. A drawing can cover multiple postal codes or can narrowly cover a specific zone. Such location presets increase the quality of your matches because they allow you to tailor the search areas. Now that you have added contacts and set some search criteria, you are ready to match your properties and your leads. Go to the Match screen and tap the property you want to match. SweepBright will scan all your leads and display the ones that match. You are all set to start interacting with your leads. Let's call this person to let him know there's an amazing opportunity he should hear about. As you hang up, SweepBright automatically registers the fact that you called him concerning this property. You can qualify the interaction by adding more feedback. There are 5 easy-to-use feedback statuses. If you wish, you can provide extra comments in the free text area. Click on the Register Feedback button when you're ready. The phone icon displays a little green V, indicating that this lead has been called for this property. You can also send an email to all your leads by using the Mail All Matches button. This will send a message to all your leads with a link to the property webpage. As you can see, this interaction is also automatically registered. Easy. If you want to access the recent interactions a lead has had on this specific property, you can just click on his name. The next screen displays an overview of this lead's interactions on this property. So, we just matched a new property with our existing leads. Of course, when you have a new lead, you can also work the other way around. Let's see how this goes. After you added a lead and defined his search preferences, you can hit the Match button here. The resulting screen displays all the properties that fit his preferences. You can choose to send all the matching properties by hitting the Mail button at the top. SweepBright lets you schedule and register visits or home viewings just as easily. In the Visit screen, the property shown with the little blue arrow is the one that is the nearest to your current location. Choose a property, and the following screen will display the leads associated to this property. In other words, SweepBright show you the contacts that have an interest in this property. These are most probably the leads you want to schedule a visit with or for whom you need to register a visit. Of course, you can use the search bar to schedule or register a visit with someone that is not displayed. To schedule a visit, tap on the calendar icon next to the person's name and choose the date and time of the visit. When you hit the Schedule Visit button, SweepBright will send an invitation to the lead containing a calendar file with the details of the visit. Your lead can automatically add the visit to his calendar system. You will receive a similar notification containing your lead's details. To register a visit, you only need to tap on the little house icon next to the person's name. As with other interactions, you can add more feedback. The Publish screen lets you advertise your property on various channels with the tap of a single button. Choose a property and select the channels on which you want that property to be published on. The channels that are available to you in the Channels section of this screen can be set up in your administration panel. Your channels can include your own website, your social media channels, and property portals you are working with. For more on that, make sure to check our support section. Finally, there are some useful options available to you under the Settings tile. You can choose a status for your listing. For example, if you don't have a contract for that listing, you can set the status to Prospect. This screen is also where you can set the duration of your contract and select the vendor or owner of this property. When you get an offer or when the final price is set, enter this information in the negotiated price field. This can be useful when you create documents or if you need that information in other applications with which you pair SweepBright. The filter can be used to quickly access a certain set of properties. By default, all of your team's properties are shown. If you want to see only the ones you are responsible for, choose the My Properties filter option. You can also filter your listings by status. SweepBright comes with your very own agency website straight out of the box. Your website looks like this, and you can make it yours with your own branding, color theme, and much more. To learn how to tweak your SweepBright website, please visit our help site. The most recent properties are displayed on your website homepage. Alternatively, you can choose 3 featured properties to be displayed here. A property page contains all the information you provided in the app. It is very easy and convenient for your visitors. The website can display 360-degree images. It is fully mobile responsive and completely future-proof. When a request for more information is entered by a visitor on your site, you are notified via push notification on your phone and with an email. This way, you can immediately engage with your lead even if you're on the move. Click on the View Lead button and you are automatically guided to that person in your SweepBright app. The property which he has requested information for is available here, making sure you are on top of things. This concludes our walkthrough of SweepBright. To find out more, try it out for yourself.